of a snowy New York City in 1943. Cut to a dimly lit hotel room door with the number 3327. It was a cold, bitter morning in January 1943. Inside room 3327 of the Hotel New Yorker, a maid made a discovery that would change history, or rather, hide it. Nikola Tesla, the man who had electrified the world, was dead. He died as he had lived for the last decade, alone, surrounded by pigeons, and bankrupt. But within hours, something strange happened. This wasn't a typical cleanup. Men in dark suits, agents from the Office of Alien Property, and the FBI swarmed the room. They weren't looking for jewelry or cash. Tesla had none. They were looking for trunks. Trunks filled with notebooks, blueprints, and ideas that were considered matters of national security. Why would the government care about the notes of an 86-year-old man who many considered mad? Because that man wasn't just a scientist. He was a visionary who had claimed to invent a weapon that could end all wars, a way to pull energy from the very air, and a method to communicate with other worlds. Today, we peel back the layers of the greatest scientific cover-up in history. What exactly was in those files? Fast-paced montage of Tesla's early inventions: AC motors, remote controls, neon lights. To understand the fear of the FBI, we must understand the brilliance of Tesla. Before Tesla, electricity was a dangerous, localized luxury. Thomas Edison's DC power couldn't travel more than a mile. Tesla changed that with alternating current, AC. He won the war of currents, lighting up the Chicago World's Fair and eventually Niagara Falls. But Tesla's mind didn't stop at electricity. He invented the remote control in 1898. People thought it was magic. He laid the groundwork for the radio, X-rays, and even robotics. But as his inventions became more radical, his investors became more terrified. He wasn't interested in making money. He was interested in human evolution. And that is where the trouble started. He began talking about things that challenged the entire global economy. If Tesla succeeded, the oil industry, the coal industry, and the power monopolies would vanish overnight. In 1901, on the shores of Long Island, a massive, mushroom-shaped tower began to rise. This was Wardenclyffe, Tesla told his financier, J.P. Morgan. It was for transatlantic radio. But Tesla had a secret agenda. He believed the Earth itself was a giant conductor. He wanted to use the ionosphere to beam free, wireless electricity to every home on Earth. Imagine it. No wires, no monthly bills, no pollution. But J.P. Morgan asked a famous question. If anyone can draw power, where do we place the meter? When Morgan realized he couldn't profit from free energy, he pulled the funding. Tesla was devastated. Wardenclyffe was demolished, and his dream was labeled a failure. But here's the mystery. Did Tesla actually succeed in secret? Some eyewitnesses at the time reported strange glows in the sky during his experiments. Some believe he found the frequency of the Earth and realized that free energy wasn't a dream. It was a reality the elite couldn't allow. As World War II loomed, Tesla made a shocking announcement. He claimed he had perfected a Teleforce weapon. The press called it the death ray. He described it as a concentrated beam of particles that could melt the engines of 10,000 enemy aircraft from 200 miles away. Tesla didn't want to build a weapon for conquest. He wanted to give it to every nation so that no one would ever dare to attack another. He called it a peace ray. But the military saw it differently. When Tesla died, the FBI called in a brilliant engineer from MIT to analyze his papers. His name was John G. Trump. After 3 days of searching, he released a report stating there was nothing of value in Tesla's notes. But if there was nothing of value, why did the FBI keep those files under lock and key for over 70 years? And why did they only release a fraction of them in 2016, with many pages clearly missing? What was on those missing pages? Rumors persist that Tesla was working on things far beyond weapons. He spoke of hearing signals from Mars. He experimented with high-frequency vibrations that allegedly caused a small earthquake in New York. Some researchers believe Tesla's notes contained the keys to anti-gravity and even time travel. They point to the mysterious Philadelphia experiment, a rumored U.S. Navy project to make a ship invisible. claiming it was based on Tesla's late life theories. Whether these theories are true or not, one thing is certain. The technology we use today, Wi-Fi, smartphones, radar, all trace back to this one man. If the government is hiding his more advanced work, it's because it would change our understanding of physics forever.
Nikola Tesla once said, "The scientific man doesn't aim at an immediate result. He does not expect that his advanced ideas will be readily taken up. His duty is to lay the foundation for those who are to come and point the way." Tesla pointed the way to a future that we are only now beginning to understand. He was a man who lived in a hotel room but owned the stars. As we look at the missing files and the suppressed inventions, we have to ask, is the world finally ready for Tesla's truth? Or are we still too afraid of the light he tried to give us? Thank you for watching this deep dive. If you want to help us uncover more hidden truths, hit the subscribe button and join the lost record history. What do you think happened to the missing files? Tell us in the comments below.